Charing Cross Embankment's all confusing.
I know it is.
It's more confusing than bank.
I beg your pardon, sir. I beg your pardon. Could you clean your mouth out after
No, I
saying...
said bank.
No, you better
As
have...
in money bank.
Oh, good.
As in bank on it.
Not the kind of banking that you like doing. Morning, folks. It is Sunday. You know what that means by now. Welcome along to your daily or weekend chill out on Trains in World 3 that I know you all love and enjoy. And once again, it is time to go to the trains. You let me down there, game. I said it's time to go to the trains, if you don't mind. Thank you. And it's back where it all began. We're going back to the London Underground Bakerloo Line. And we're going to have a play with one of the DLCs. It is, where is it? It's there, Test Run. Take a special set and run it from Stonebridge Park Depot to London Road Depot with one stop at Queen's Park. So grab your ticket, get in line. Sheldon will be here as well because he loves the Underground. And it's about time we went back. We're going underground, going underground. Sheldon be here in a... Ooh, hello. Back where it all began. It's the Bakerloo Line once again. Welcome to Stonebridge Park Depot to take this special heritage service to Queen's Park before continuing to London Road Depot.
That doesn't look like a heritage livery.
It doesn't look like a heritage livery. What it does look like is it is Sunday.
You know what that means?
You do know what that means. It means that, welcome to Trains In, folks. We're going to be back, started at the very beginning again. And we've got this lovely 1972 prototype livery for you.
And we just walked on the fourth rail.
We did. Shocking.
Positively shocking.
Positively shocking. We need to, well, that can wait. That can wait. Right, let's go get set up. Let's go sit down. Let's put the old key in. And then the control on. Yep, that's good. We want to put the cab light on. Because Tico will mark us down for that.
Oh yes, especially go through tunnels.
Yes. Key. And we want to go enter. Set up the emergency brake to go to emergency. Come on. Is that an emergency? Oh no, it's off and release now. Good. And then hit the button. Go into Rio, hold 1. Turn on the saloon lights. Because, you know, saloon lights. Go forward. And I think we're ready. I think we are ready. There we go. We are off. Go stop at the signal. We'll do just that. While we're going about 15 miles an hour. So yeah, this, for those who remember the Bakerloo Line, back where it all started, ages and ages ago on Trains in World 2, the only underground route that we have.
It is.
And we need more.
We do need more. Like the Metropolitan Line would be brilliant.
I know you'd love the Metropolitan.
That's a real big one, that is.
I know you'd love the Met.
If not the Met, definitely the District. Because that's a long route, the District Line.
They're all telling me to get in here. I can't! I'm doing recordings!
Well, get the fuck in here.
He's like in the...
Just tell him you got waifus.
I can't, I got waifus. I'm recording waifus. If I'm gonna... Hold on a second.
So yes, so we're parking up to the signal.
Get in here, Paul. They're all telling me, get in here! I'm like, no, I can't!
Now, if you're ever staying in London, a 15-minute walk from Stonebridge Park Station is a travel lodge which you can get at a good price sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. And it's also another walk away from Hanger Lane Tube Station on the Central Line.
It is.
So you got plenty of tube stations with this hotel. The only problem is though, you are next to the North Circular Road.
Yes. That is a
But to be honest-
common skill error, unfortunately.
But to be honest, though, you don't hear it half the time.
You really don't. Right, Queen's Park. So we've got to come out of Queen's Stonebridge Depot. This is Stonebridge Park.
Yes.
Hopefully we remember all the stations on the Bakerloo Line without looking at any maps.
So this is Stonebridge Park on the Watford DC line, which I think they're going to rebrand as Overground Watford line.
Oh, I don't like that straight away.
No. Because TfL are planning a £4 million refresh for the Overground to give them separate identities.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's always the Watford DC line.
It's the Watford DC line, exactly. Can you imagine tagging that the Overground Watford? No. No. There's Wembley Stadium in the background for anyone interested as well. You can see the famous arch of Wembley.
But I did make an interesting point in one of Jago's videos where he talked about it with the brand.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said if you go to give them their own colour on the map, plum.
Plum to you too.
Now, like a plum livery, like a purple plum,
Yeah.
because then you could have it as a homage to the London North Western Railway who build the Watford DC line.
Ah, I see what you're saying. I
Because
see.
their coaches were like plum livery.
Yeah, I think you need to get a little bit closer there.
Even though it's more of a brownish livery, but
Oh, that rolled off the tongue nicely. Brown.
yeah. But it was more of a plum.
That goes back to what we were saying in the Bremen Oldenburg. You know, Bremen,
Yeah, brown.
Old Brighton, Brown, Brozovic.
Brighton.
No, it's the Brighton still doesn't sound right, does it?
Bright. No.
There's the original 1972 stock next to it that we just passed there. Oh, hello, mistakes made.
No, that's original livery there, but that's the current livery.
It is. This is Harlesden.
Yeah.
When were we? Because I'm going to do a summer showcase for the Watford DC. Definitely London Overground is going to get summer showcases in the summer. And we are going to do the Watford DC line definitely, and Harlesden will be one of the stations. We will try and get all the stations done in this area. I have planned out.
So you're not going to focus on the West Coast Main line?
No, I have the day that I come down here, because I've done. They're all going to be for half an hour, and it will be all stations, Milton Keynes Central to Harrow and Willesden, including the Watford DC line. It's 3 stations.
To
which
Harrow
is,
and Wilson.
to Harrow and Willesden. So that would be Hatch End, Carpenter's Park, and Headstone Lane.
To be honest, Carpenter's Park's a good one.
Carpenter's is a good one. The Carpenter's is one that I want to get. Well, I've done Carpenter's. So
I haven't.
Here's Willesden Junction. The only station that would be a bit difficult to do on the DC line is Willesden Junction. But I would probably do Willesden Junction as a double or triple. So let's start at. That would require me to get that. What's it called? The Wembley Hotel.
Yeah.
Or a hotel as close as, because then I could probably do concentrate on this end first, and then afterwards probably go do the Richmond stretch and then do the Clapham stretch. I think that would be 3 vlogs very nicely there, because then you got Willesden Junction to Harrow and Willesden done. You've got Richmond, Kew Gardens, or is it Kew? No, Kew Gardens is the
Kew Gardens.
underground. Kew Bridge is the southwest.
Yeah.
You've also got Gunnersbury as well. So that would be those ones. And then you add in South Acton and Acton Town. No, South Acton and North Acton.
Acton Central.
Acton Central, that's it. And then on the Clapham side, you've got Clapham, Imperial Wharf, West Brompton, Kenny O'Baby, and Shepherd's Bush.
Yeah.
So actually, if you actually think about it, because those are going to be hours long, it may not actually be done. You may have to split it over...
Just approaching Kensal Green?
yes, Kensal Green. We may have to do it over a certain number of days. But definitely, Watford DC would be...
I'll tell you what, I noticed this yesterday when I was looking at photos.
Yes.
Well, as you come out the tunnel, there's like an old platform in between the two tracks.
Is there?
At the tunnel end, yes.
All right. I didn't know. Maybe it was...
There, you can just see it there.
Oh, yeah, I can just see it there. I didn't...
I didn't know they put down to the side
I know,
of the...
I didn't notice that beforehand. I must admit to that one.
Now,
what I will do is I will try Kensal Green on the other side. I know we tried Kensal Green on the side we're going down.
Yeah.
I will try it on the other side.
Because I was about to say, we did have a look at photos yesterday. We did see some interesting photos on that side.
We definitely 100% did. Right, Queen's Park I think should be next. So that's all we're doing, Stonebridge to Queen's Park, and then we're going to go to London Road.
That's it.
That's it. So it smells something nice being cooked, I tell you. It does smell nice, doesn't it? It smells like... What's it smell like? It smells like some barbecuing.
Yeah.
You know, that sort of char grill barbecue smell. That was really... That really did give off a nice little pungent odour. So what? Lunch at 1 o'clock? I would say that we're done. We've done 4. I know we want to do that hour and a half one, but to be honest, I don't have the mental capacity.
Yeah, I think we started to flag a little bit. Don't get me wrong, we've done good.
Oh, we have done. What's this? Is there something hiding here in the thingy over here? Is there something over here? Bloody hell! It's the 38
Ooh.
stock. What's that doing here?
That's nice.
That's nice. See, now let me tell you something right now. I'll try and get it. You can't get a thumbnail through there. But what I would have done if there was a 72 next to it, that would have been a cracker of a thumbnail.
Very crack of a thumbnail indeed.
Absolutely.
Oh, there's a 72.
There's a 72. There's a 72 when you don't want it, isn't it?
Still, doesn't sound real that these units are 50 years old.
I know, it's 51, isn't it now?
51 coming up.
Yeah.
And the Piccadilly line's
50 this year, because that's
50 this
73.
year, yeah.
There you go. There's the pair of them together. So you got the proper livery of the Bakerloo line next door to the prototype that we've got here. Fantastic. It's time for a door test. Please open the left side doors. Well, we just have. Hang on, let me get down here for you. There you go. There's your thumbnail.
Now this station's a bitch to film, is it?
It is. Queen's Park is horrible. It's really... We're going to wait till 7:03 and 15. Okay, if you say so.
A, it's horrible, and B, they're more jobs worthy.
Oh,
here.
they're very jobs worthy here. Very, very jobs worthy. But I got a feeling. I got a feeling that if I do it at the right time, there won't be anyone there. I.e., Queen's Park is station number 1. Or Queen's Park is station last.
Yeah.
When you're getting towards night time. That's what I would think anyway. Personally. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong indeed.
It's like when I did that Chat GPT versus the Underground video.
Yeah.
Which is done well, but it's not
Yeah, we're going to
done
go...
well as a force.
I've got to take it out of service now. There you go.
But the one thing that you didn't see in the video, which I'll explain now, is when I was at Cannons Park, there was a driver that actually reported me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of him.
Because I was filming the train arriving, just thought, oh, I'll get this as a clip just before I jump on the train.
Yeah.
But I'll wait for the next one. So film this one in, but I'll wait for the next one so I can jump on it.
Yeah, right. London Road Depot.
And he reported me to control because I was filming.
Unbelievable.
Because you get some of these drivers that are really strict at their job. But the station staff came onto the platform, or more the barrier staff. But he was actually more friendlier than ever, to be honest.
Yeah, you do get that with some.
And if you're friendly, it's like, that's fine. I'm happy to cooperate.
Yeah.
You just be a complete bellend. It's like at the moment with the Fishergate's car park at Doncaster, there's security on there. And basically they are complete bellends. Like saying, you're not supposed to be here. If that was me, I would turn around and say, well, if I'm not supposed to be here, why is all these cars here then?
That's true. You know what I would do? That's where I would wait for Ian to get driving lessons. That reminds me. Here, who's this one? I'm trying to remember the stations now. Maida Vale? No, Kilburn.
Kilburn High Road?
No, Kilburn High Road's the overground top level. Kilburn Park.
Kilburn Park, then I think the next one's Maida Vale.
Yeah, next is Maida Vale.
That's a nice station. I actually did stop off there once.
Yeah, then I think you got Warwick Avenue after that.
Warwick Avenue.
Yes.
Then I think it's Marylebone.
No, I think there's a station before...
No, I think it's Paddington. I don't know in order.
We'll try and make it up as we go along.
Just
Oh, no, you're not. Oh, no, you're not. I see you pull that tube map out. If you pull that tube map out on me, I'm going to take your cheerleaders away. Yes, give it the old whistle. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's Maida Vale, definitely.
Yeah.
So Warwick Avenue, Marylebone, no, Paddington.
No, it's Paddington.
Marylebone, Edgware Road.
Paddington, Edgware Road, Marylebone, Regent Park, Oxford Circus.
Oxford Circus, I would say, is next. Piccadilly.
No, we forgot one.
We forgot one. Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square.
After Marylebone.
After Marylebone. Oh, Baker Street. Baker Street, Regent's Park.
Yes.
Then Oxford Circus. I'm sure Piccadilly Gardens is next then.
Circus.
Or is it Leicester Square?
No, I think it's Charing Cross.
You think it's Charing Cross? Because if it's Charing Cross, there's Charing Cross, Embankment, Waterloo, and then we're into London Road. Alright, now pull that out.
No. Embankment's last. No.
No. Waterloo is before London Road Depot.
Right.
Right, so... Yeah, that's Warwick Avenue
So,
there.
from Queen's Park, we got Kilburn Park.
Yes, Kilburn Park, so that was right.
Maida Vale.
Maida Vale, Warwick Avenue.
Warwick Avenue.
There should be Paddington.
Paddington, Edgware Road, Marylebone, Baker Street,
Regent's
Park, Oxford Circus, Piccadilly Circus,
Told you there was a Piccadilly Circus in there.
Charing Cross, Waterloo, Lambeth North,
Wait a minute.
Elephant and Castle.
Where's Embankment then? I thought Embankment was on the Bakerloo.
There.
You didn't say Embankment, you went straight from Charing Cross to Waterloo. You forgot the poor people of Embankment.
Charing Cross Embankment's all confusing.
I know it is.
It's more confusing than bank.
I beg your pardon, sir. I beg your pardon. Could you clean your mouth out after
No, I
saying...
said bank.
No, you better
As
have...
in money bank.
Oh, good.
As in bank on it.
Not the kind of banking that you like doing at a night with 37 women. That's a different kind of banking altogether.
Yeah, I don't think we can say that word. I
Yeah.
think we can.
We'll just say bank and hope that they all get... Or tank.
Yeah. So this one is...
This is going to be Paddington, isn't it? Because we've gone through Warwick Avenue, so it's Paddington.
yes.
And you may also notice we're having to stay in this cab view because
It's all in tunnels.
it's all in tunnels down here. But hopefully you're still getting the immersive experience of the London Underground line being in the tunnel, in the cab as it is like this.
See, the Northern Line would be interesting for Tracing World 3.
Why would the Northern Line be interesting?
Because you got the Kennington Loop, which is when what they use to reverse the trains.
Yeah.
They've got load of stations. They've got Morden.
They've now got the Battersea.
Battersea Power Station.
Then they got the northern stretch where they got Mill Hill and
Mill Hill Edgware, and High Barnet.
High Barnet, yeah.
The northern line's a long one.
I would much rather have the Piccadilly.
Piccadilly's also a good one.
I want the Piccadilly. Here's Edgware Road. Yeah, let's give it the old chime through here.
Any excuse to go to Cockfosters.
Yeah, I want that. Yeah, I want Piccadilly, so we're going to. Oh, there you go. There's a nice view for you. You couldn't do window hanging there as soon as the head goes out. Oh, bye bye.
Yeah.
that would not be the way to end this test session. Central would be a good one as well.
You know what would be good for April's Fools for Trains in World 3?
What's that?
If they did the Waterloo and City line.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Because people would have a right fucking moan. Why is it 30 quid for 2 stations?
And they don't get the joke. They don't get the joke. No, I want his Marylebone.
It's like, oh, it's not worth paying for this.
That's close to the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Mind the gap.
Mind the gap. You know what I want to see? Now that we've all but had it confirmed. Yes, go on. Sorry.
Also, Marylebone was known as Great Central.
Yes. He just drops in random stuff, doesn't he? But what I would like to see in the future, now that we've practically got Thameslink on board giving us the 700s for High Speed 1. When is High Speed 1? I'm going to turn and look at the board here.
We'll get the road map tomorrow.
Well, it's not too far away.
So here's Baker Street.
Here's Baker Street, because next week is the Isle of Wight.
No shit, Sherlock.
Thank you. And also the Rua Signord as well. The week after is... Oh, no. I got it wrong. Next week's the Midland Main Line. I think we'll do that on a Saturday. And the Isle of Wight. And then it's going to be Rua Sieg with Sandpatch Grade, Carhone Pass with Castle Würzburg, and then the southeastern high speeds after that with the Tees Valley. If the 700s come before that, right, I will say that we got a scenario ready, but if the 700s come first, then we're buying the 700s and that's straight in there.
Yes.
That is not even thinking about it. And whatever the poor scenario is that we've already done's got to wait another rotation.
Oh yeah, you also know why this is actually called the Bakerloo Line.
Why is it called the Bakerloo Line?
Because when it was open, it actually ran from Baker Street to Waterloo. That's the original stretch.
Oh, Bakerloo. Oh, okay. Here's Regent's Park. I hope it's Regent's Park.
And then it monopolised with extensions.
Yes, it's Regent's Park. No, there we go.
In fact, the Bakerloo Line was actually supposed to be extended.
Where to? Oh, this is the one that's going to Lewisham, isn't it?
Lewisham now, yeah, but apparently I think there was 25 extensions planned.
25.
Camberwell.
Camberwell's on the way to Lewisham.
Camberwell was one of them.
Camberwell Green.
They also want to try and extend this to Hayes.
Yeah.
Take over the Hayes branch.
Take over the Hayes branch. I can see that happening. Because, like I say, if you go to Lewisham, get to the Hayes branch, you've got to go through Lewisham, so you may as well.
Yeah.
You may as well, mightn't you?
And they did at one point actually serve Watford Junction.
That was before they... No, because I was about to say the Watford... Watford that is served by the tube now is the Metropolitan, isn't it?
No, they actually went into Watford Junction Station.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is
the
Watford that is being served now is the Metropolitan. It's not the Bakerloo.
But then they cut it back to Howard Wilston.
Yeah.
No, that's a different Watford station, that Metropolitan.
Is it? Yeah, no, that's a different Watford station because you got Watford, you got Croxley, you've got Uxbridge, Amersham. I'm sure there's another terminus up that way.
Chesham,
that's it. Metropolitan does go to Uxbridge, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it did.
by Raiders Lane.
Yeah, that's it. Raiders Lane, that's it. This is Oxford Circus.
Yep.
There we go.
The only thing is with these tube lines is how they captured it here. Is that there's not any people on the platform as much.
You got to remember, look at the time.
Yeah.
It's 7 o'clock in the morning.
Well, 7 o'clock in the morning, it's usually start getting busy.
It does. I do believe this has yet to have the patch for the what was it called? Rush hour.
The rush hour.
Yeah, I do believe the Bakerloo is yet to have the rush hour patch. So they will sort that, don't worry. I'm fairly confident. There we go. Greg's Breakfast. Underrated AF. What do you think?
But on Trade Simulator Classic, you actually got a bit more underground on there. Because they have done the Metropolitan line. Just Trades did that, but that's a bit pricey though. That's
S or A?
That's a bit pricey for that one.
S or A?
S-Stock.
Oh, no. See, if you're going to put it... How much did they put it at?
I have to check that one out. Also, I can't remember the group name, but they've done a freeware version of the District Line.
Have they?
Yeah.
See,
I
that'd
think
be...
it's Virtual District.
Circle Line is the one I'd want to see. I think the Circle Line has a lot of potential. Here's Piccadilly Circus.
Oh, yes.
The recognisable Piccadilly Circus.
But with the Metropolitan, though, they've actually done it from all those branches to Aldgate.
Absolutely. Should we get it done then? I'm yawning.
Yeah, I think we're flagging a bit. This is the 4th recording.
4th recording. That's a record for us. Mind you, we get all the little ones, and we got 2 big, massive ones waiting in the wings. Has he got it set up?
I've got it set up.
He's got it set up, folks. So I'll let him have the microphone now, because I'm going to have a bit of a drink and a bit of a rest as well, because like I am really flagging, and it's very rare that I flag during recordings. So it is time for, ladies and gentlemen, Trains with Tube Trains with Sheldon.
So the London Underground 1972 stock is a type of rolling stock that is used on the Bakerloo Line, which is this one. The order is to make up the shortfall in trains on the Northern Line's 1959 tube stock. But they've also brought them in following the withdrawal of the Class 483s. Okay? You mean the 1938 tube stock?
Yes.
Because the 1938 tube stock did operate this line, and then the 1972s took over. They were built by Metro Camel in Washford Heath in Birmingham. They replaced the 1938 and 1959 tube stock. Constructed between 1972 to 1974, they entered service on the 26th of June 1972. They were refurbished in Tickford at Rosyth Dockyard, that's in Scotland, and at Acton Works. 63 trains built, 36 trains in service because they're coupled together, and they successors of the 1983 stock on the Jubilee Line and the 1995 stock on the Northern Line. Because when they were built, had to go up a little bit, because in the early 1970s the 38 tube stock on the Bakerloo Northern Line were life expired, and then they got sent over to the Isle of Wight, which were more than life expired, because they actually ran, because the 1972 tube stock were ordered in a hurry, so there was no time to create a new design for it, because they're based on the 1967 tube stock which were used on the Victoria Line until the 2009 stock came over. But they were also used to provide services on the Northern Line.
Were they?
Yeah,
Oh.
before transferred to the Bakerloo Line.
Gotcha.
However, though, one of these in this livery actually will use an Aldwych for like filming purposes and all that, but that's now scrapped.
Yes. So presumably the one, because I know the one you're on about, because they used a similar thing for, was it Skyfall?
No, that was Charing Cross.
That was Charing Cross, but
the Jubilee Line's at Charing Cross for that one.
But that was no, I'm talking about the one that dived on top of Bond.
I think that was a Northern Line.
I was going to say
a 95 stock.
It was. Let's put you up there a second.
But yeah,
I'll put you over there.
I did the Aldwych tour last year. That was quite nice. I actually want to do the Charing Cross one now.
I know you do. What should we do? Well, we turned onto the line now to take us to
London Road Depot.
London Road Depot, yes.
Which, if you want to see looking down, you need a step ladder.
Yes. But
or a big ladder.
thankfully for us, you don't need it because, well, you've got us, haven't you?
Oh, yes.
You've got us to take you there. What should we do after we've done that? I mean, we're going to go get lunch and whatnot. What should we do this afternoon then? Pub?
Shop.
Shop. Oh, I know what we can do.
What's that? Oh, yes.
What?
We've got a pay-per-view?
We do have a pay-per-view. We have a pay-per-view to catch up on. We can watch that, can't we?
Hell yeah.
Can watch the old Rumble.
I'm actually quite surprised Cody Rhodes did not win.
I am too. Very surprised. But Trips did say in the media scrum, there's now more long-term storytelling to tell with the story. Which is fair.
With Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns.
Yeah. It is fair. But others are saying that was the chance to do it. Strike while the iron was hot. You had the perfect opportunity there. But now everyone's saying, well, now that's guaranteed. Roman's going to go past 1,000 days as Universal Champion. It's ridiculous.
It's good for him, though. But
Oh, it's good for him. I think he's still a mile off another record, isn't he? Don't worry, we've got a bit of time before we get to it. You can check these records. I'm sure he's a mile off still who the... list WWE champions. He's a mile off certain milestones, isn't he? Combined reigns. So Bruno Sammartino. Oh, he's getting close to Pedro Morales' thing. That'll put him as number 5. If he then holds it for another year, he passes John's.
Oh yeah, he had the Universal title first, which is the longest reigning Universal Heavyweight Champion. Yeah. But he's also WWE Champion.
You can tell that's not been updated for a while because that were 483 days. Hello, get on with it, there, son. That's different. So yeah, Google it. Yes, you've got 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to go to the endings. I've just seen an opportunity here.
Their championship days.
900. It's the 6th longest in promotion's history since 1988.
Because he's the longest reigning Universal Champion.
Oh yeah.
So the WWE Championship he's got is actually a bit less because he got that later on.
He did. I see a photo here.
Ooh, there's a lot.
I see a photo here. I see an opportunity, and if I see an opportunity, I will take it.
Yeah, he's 945 days as Universal Champion. Because he was the Universal Champion first, then he got the WWE Championship later.
He did. And here we go. Here's the thumbnail.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at that. That's a gorgeous thumbnail. That's the perfect way to end the video right there. All of the 72 stocks in and around each other. There we go. Perfect. Should be a gold. Yeah, it's a gold. Perfect. So like I said, next Saturday, if we've got it, it will be the Midland Main Line. If not, it'll be definitely the Isle of Wight. So you definitely see the Isle of Wight next week. But hopefully we've got the Midland
Depends
Main
if it's Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. We should hopefully definitely have the Midland Main Line.
Which route is it after the Isle of Wight?
The Ruasigh Nord.
So it's either the Midland Main Line of the Isle of Wight or the Isle of Wight of the Ruasigh Nord.
Yes. It'd be one of, but definitely you see the Isle of Wight next week. It's just a case of which one it'll be. Like I said, because we're now in May, I'm hoping we've got the Midland Main Line.
Definitely.
And that they haven't pushed it back further again. Anyway, we're going to get off now. So last word to him over here for you.
Bye.